Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm very glad you're all joining me today. I'm happy to have a new share. The little tiny junk journal is finished and I love it. It's become everything I wanted it to be, and all kinds of fluff sticking out, a beautiful topper image, and I beaded some beads on the strings. Not my strong suit, but I did it. The cover, if you followed along, you know, this is a piece of lace. It's a bit apricot colored, and I have a pink ribbon, some blue paper, and some tulle on top, and then the amazing cover photo. I like all the images in the Harmony in Bloom kit it is, I believe. And this is a complete loose topper piece you can remove when you're working in the journal. And this tiny little journal is ideal to write quotes in, to make it a gratitude journal. It's very small, it's 5.5 by 3.5 inch, and or Bible verses, quotes, all those cute things are ideal for such a small journal. Also, it can be taken with you in your purse, and then along the way, when something hits your mind, you can put it in here. So let's go flip through this. I'm going to put that a bit to the side. This can go, and I'm still in frame. Here I just added a signature stamp from Cathe Holden and a piece of writing paper. I left it complete as it's from a notebook, and I just folded it and made this with a punch I have, and it goes into the pocket here. It's a bit more tight now because of the paper clip, but it fits very well. First page, I clipped the embossed heart just on there, but it can be glued on two sides and made into a tuck spot, or be removed and used in another place in the journal, or in a completely different journal. A bit of lace, the same as the wraparound vintage music sheet. In here, a bit of green embossed paper, and the journal card I made. I did this on camera. If you want to look back, the way how I constructed the journal and the ephemera I made for in this journal. Old book page, so you can journal on the back. Beautiful kit page. It's in different shades in the kit, but this, I think this is the most pink one. There's also a bit more peachy one. A lace pocket, it's the same also as the cover wrap. Again, a background page from the kit, also very beautiful design. And this was in a journal card. I fussy cut it out and made it into a journal, or like a fussy cut on the tag. These are kit papers also. I backed it with scrapbook paper and a little, kind of faux washi strip with a sentiment. Goes in here. This is also from the kit. Here is a flip out. These images are from another kit that go very well with the Peachy and Pink and the Felicity Collection, and those are the aesthetic photographs, but I will link the collections below. And I made that into a flip, so there's a lot of writing space. A piece of handmade paper, and I embossed it. I hope the lighting is okay. Beautiful embossing folder. I have that new. Again, kit paper, beautiful frame, a bit like a dream catcher. Yeah, I have to put that on there better. Some of the bling bling tool in pink, and here is the dotted tool and the frame with the rose, and again on a background paper, and you can write on that background paper. Vintage ledger. In here is from the Cottage core collection, but I thought the colors went well. There's a little thread, and I cut it with a decorative scissors for a beautiful edge, and I thought it went well with this these collections. Let's see if I can get it in there. The paper clips are all very tight. You can journal on the back, that's why I added so much ephemera, but you can always write on everything. This is a ticket strip. There are several in the Felicity Collection. I just made one, and I backed it with the background paper, so or background digital. Let's see that I'm doing it okay. And you can write on the back. This is a little ephemera piece in the kit also, and I put some texture paste on pink paper in here for some extra interest. This, oh, I hope I can, before I tear it. These small paper clips are so tight. And this is it looks like a coin envelope, but it's a flip out and it's a writing paper. I will put that back off camera because it's a bit fiddly with the paper. Here it tore a bit, but it doesn't matter because I put a bit of brown tape here, and I did it on the other side also, so it won't tear any further. I'll put that back later. Some graph paper. It's really old and I love it. I only have one A4, unfortunately. This is just a little embellishment, a beautiful applique. There's some bling, yeah. On the kit page, here I did some tea-dyed trim, lace trim. This is also from an aesthetic kit, but with the beautiful frames. She released this not long ago, and on the back you can journal on the brown packaging. Vintage music sheet, because I love that always, and you can always put something over this so you can write on it, and some trim. A guest check that I tea-dyed, and a spool. She has that in the collection in different designs and different heights, and the Tim Holz frame in a bit of an apricot color I added here. This is also in the kit, fussy cut flowers. There are different ones, and then I have a beautiful texture paste rose on an old book page. I just added here, and the background paper is also very beautiful. Flip it over, the wallpaper, and I added just a sentiment strip with some bling tulle. The ledger page with a little flip out, so you have the beautiful text, and here the text. This is a background page, but again, very beautiful design on there, and you can write on this paper. The center, you could it was, I don't know exactly if it was a page or a journal card, but I sized it the way I wanted it. The beautiful beads on here, and here is a tab. I learned these from Beth's Journal Boutique, but I'll link her below. She makes very cute tabs with laces and doilies. Here the back side of that frame, the ledger page and the frame, Tim Holtz frame in green. This is an envelope. I left it because I really like the design on it, but there will be some items in here, but that's for the recipient. This journal is for sale, so please contact me. The information is in my description box if you're interested. And I just added some items. The label is from the kit, the sentiments of course, and this is a signature stamp because I really like those. But there will be more added with the journal, yeah, to use in this journal or in another one. Kit page, this beautiful background. The other side of the guest check. This is just added loose. Oh, and I added again a signature stamp on a piece of packaging paper, some very old postage stamps. Here again a postage stamp and writing space on the back. Vintage music. Here is a side tuck with some beautiful lace trim. In here a journaling card, because you can journal on here or maybe add a photo, but the card is so beautiful and you can use it like this if you want. The back is brown packaging for journaling on. This is a different collection of Lydia, where she has paper dolls, and you can dress the paper dolls, but I stuck this down because I really liked this as an addition in this little journal, and she's peeking out of the side pocket. Here I added a lace ruffle. This is a very old piece of lace I got in my haul when we were on holiday in France, and these are two journaling cards from the collection. Both, this is double-sided, printed double-sided with a faint graph design. I like that. And on this, some ledger for journaling space. It goes in this lace pocket. Peeking out a bit. Here I made a texture paste tuck spot. I left this open so this stuff you can put in here can be wider, but yeah, for this it's not really necessary. The cassette tape, I really like that with old book page for journaling on. This is also from the kit, a little invoice, and it's backed with a very faint, I don't know if I have something white. Yeah, here is white. You can see the difference in color, and these background digitals are in the kit. There are different colors. This is also a journaling card from the kit. Everything is sized down, of course. And a date stamp from Poole on very, very old paper that was covering a book. And some practice music sheet. Again, the beautiful ledger, and I put some packaging on here and flipped it over for some extra interest. And this I let peek on top of that. The ledger and the background page. This is again from the background with a frame. This is the Viewmaster. It's just clipped on with a paper clip. All the paper clips have some fabric or lace on them, and the other side of the handmade paper. Here I made a tab and a little collage strip and a lot of journaling space, and on the back you can write over this if you want. Here a Polaroid. I added some embossed cardstock, and again a signature stamp and a little trim with some bling in the middle and journaling space on the back, and it goes into a lace pocket. Beautiful side of the digital. This again an envelope with a little sentiment. Here also I backed the frame several layers so it gives a bit of more dimension, and in this envelope there will be some goodies also for the recipient to use. The old music sheet and a back, also a kit page, and this is a background from the kit also, because here it's not really visible, but of course it's here also. And that brings us to the end of the little junk journal, the tiny junk journal. This wraps around, ties in a bow. The journal has 56 pages. All ephemera can be taken out if you just want to use the journal as is, and that you can use the ephemera in another journal if you would like to. And look at the fluffiness. I really love how it turned out. You can see all the textures and layers in this little journal. So this little journal is looking for a loving new home, and if you're interested, please contact me and we'll make some arrangements that this will come to you as soon as possible with some little extra goodies. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel that way. If you like this video, I would love for you to subscribe, give a like or a comment. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye, have a wonderful day.